At a political dinner here last night in New York, Obama and McCain joked with each other, complimented each other, even embraced each other, and that'll be about it. It is all business from here on in, with just 18 days to go now until we elect a new president.
This is a difficult and interesting time now. In the next 3 or 4 weeks, America's going to go through a transition one way or the other. It's impossible not to see what's going on, and now we're in New York City in the lead up to the election. It'd be crazy not to ask you, and you feel free, obviously, to say you don't want to answer it, but do you know who you're going to vote for? Who you want to back?
Oh, yeah, I'll vote for Barack.
Barack Obama. Yeah. What do you hope for America out of all this, ideally?
Well, I mean, I can't even get too political, honestly, because I don't know enough about everything to know what's going on. I mean, I know we're going into a recession. Pardon the cliche, but we need something to change.
Yeah.
I think Barack would be a breath of fresh air, to get in there and actually get this, what's left of the Bush administration out the door.
The time you spent with your family, raising your kids and watching them grow up and not being a part of the whole music industry and everything else, I can only imagine how great that's been for you, for your soul, just to step away from all the madness and not be Eminem, just be Marshall,
Yeah, that made me actually feel like a person again,
Yeah.
Like an actual human being.
Did it take a while for that to happen, for you to step off and feel like, you could wake up in the morning and not think about shows or think about any of that stuff?
Yeah, it took a while, but I mean, there was like when I said I was taking a break, like basically I took a break from recording my own material, and started doing, producing for artists at the time on the label, Stat Quo, Cassius, Obi Trice, like trying to like really get serious about being a producer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And trying to step up in that way.
My itch, I ain't never go back down. The Cypress, the Irvine, see it's me now. I'm no conscious when it's stuck in the sea now. You're unconscious, live in your feet now.
I've done what I want to do in rap. So far, I've done what I want to do in rap. But now let me do what I want to do, on the producing end, and let me also be able to help out other artists at the same time, So we came out with the Re-Up and Cassius's EP, and those things didn't hit like on a major scale, but for what they were, it was fun for me to make that stuff.
So, man, are you excited about the future?
I'm excited, yeah. I'm excited.
I've read there's 100+ songs that you've laid down in the time since we've last had an album from you.
Oh, God, yeah, there probably is.
And there's like freestyles keep coming up on Shade 45 here and there, and there's all sorts of hilarious people trying to impersonate you right now to create beef on YouTube, which is hilarious. There's some pretty funny ones that are going up there as well. So there's a lot of interest in what you're going to do next. What can you tell us about the next record?
I can't tell you nothing. No, I can tell you that I've been, for probably the past 5 months, pretty much straight, I've been working with Dre.
Yeah.
And, there's going to be a lot of material, more so than any album that I've had with him producing. I've been kind of giving him the driver's seat lately and just being like, listen, I wanted to, try my hand in the producing thing, but, one of the best things about being able to work with Dre is obviously his beats are insane. But aside from that, I can rap, I can write, and not worry about what the beat has to sound like and how loud a snare drum is. You know what I mean? Like, all those things are taken care of for me. So it's kind of like being spoiled. I feel like a spoiled little rapper in there. I get my pick and choose of everything, and but, yeah, I'm excited, though, man. I'm excited. I want to get back out there and yeah,
Rap has changed, hip-hop has changed, and, new superstars have come through, some have come back. Kanye West has become, a massive name in rap music for, and sort of around in the time since Encore, and Jay-Z's left and come back, and Lil Wayne's at the table now, and there's the rap table, and there's the chair with your name on it waiting for you to come back, How do you feel about rap music now? I mean, there's a quote in there saying that you've literally been raising a family watching rap turn to crap, which in part it has.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't mean everything is crap. I just mean like a majority of it. The way that hip hop used to feel, even 10 years ago, 8 years ago, the way that it's changed over the years or whatever. But I mean, actually, Like T.I.'s new album, it's great.
Got a pop like this, can't wear skinny jeans 'cause my knots don't fit. No one in the corner got a pocket like this, so I rock jeans 'cause my knots don't fit. You can learn how to dress just by checking my breath, checking my breath, checking my breath.
And I've been bumping that for the past 2 weeks, you know, like every day in my car. Aside from my own stuff, you know, it's as I record it or whatever, you know. But it's just, I mean, yeah, there's you know, there's a handful of rappers that are I mean, Andre 3000, incredible, you know. So I don't mean like rap. I just mean rap in general. I don't mean rap literally. Everything is garbage. You know what I mean? I just mean the overall state of it.
Is there any hunger for you to be that big ever again? Because it was just it was incredible. It really was, as you said in the book, supernova level, wasn't it? You know, to go back into that world?
No, there's no desire to be like that. I mean, whatever happens with this next album, I'll take it. You know what I mean? But that's definitely not what I'm recording these songs for, is to be, you know, that big again. You know, I mean, who's to say that I will, who's to say that I won't? That's not exactly what I'm shooting for right now. I just want to remind people, you know, kind of, I guess, how I rap.
Back at this book, and it's been lovingly put together, the art direction as much as the words that are in it. Are you know, just describe the level of pride you have for what you've achieved as an artist, even more so than as a cultural figure.
As an artist, I feel pretty good about what I've done. You know, I feel like, I mean, there's a lot of things that I could have done, you know, at certain times that would have just been overkill. I feel like for what I did, I accomplished enough to where it was like, I feel like I kind of feel like I accomplished enough with the music that I didn't have to go out there and do other things to, you know, oversaturate or anything like that. And that's probably what I take pride in most, you know, because, I mean, at the end of the day, it's kind of a catch-22. I love the attention, but I don't like too much of it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
You ready to tour? Do you want to tour? You miss live rapping?
No. Not to say that I will or I won't, but I'm not ready to tour.
God, man,
at least not at this moment right now.
New record, new year, 2009. This book, I think it's out maybe tomorrow. I think effectively from when this interview has been played out. And, that's about the final word anyone could possibly hope for.
It's the last line of the song right there. That's my first single. Loop it and play it.
Thanks, man. Good to see you. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Come on.
Photos with you guys.
Are you happy with everything? Is there anything just quickly before we run out? Yeah? Good to see you again, man.
Cool, man. You too.
You seem well.
Good interview.
Thanks, man.